Numerous people call me back half a dozen times to work for them over the past 30 years. Because when they know when they give me the job that it's going to be right.
Russ Garufi here at Americana Bayside, just one of the many projects he's very proud of.
Russell is a very, very nice guy.
Let's see why Russ enjoys the opulent, the commercial, and everything and anything in between, even yachts. Did you know in Bishopville, Maryland, they create multi-million-dollar yachts?
It takes almost 2 years to build a boat. I've been dealing with all this stuff pretty much all my life.
You use probably $50,000 worth of sandpaper per boat.
That's a lot of sanding.
It's called Sapele. It comes from Africa. It's an African mahogany.
Looks and sounds a lot like Russ, his son Rusty.
Usually take a tape measure and you count the depth. The more you can read, the glossier it is.
And in the Titan Yacht office, his lovely wife, Linda.
I do all the accounting and the bookwork, and those aren't the fun parts. He gets to have all the fun. He's innovative, wants to do a good job. I just think he's driven to be successful.
So really you're building it's more like artwork. They consider their boat when it's finished a piece of art.
Why don't we take a look at what's behind the curtain, as they say on TV, right? Let's take a look at this beautiful yacht that you built.
Probably have about 5,000 man hours in just the finish work. Very few people do this.
Really?
It's so labor intense. You apply coat, you sand. You apply coat, you sand. You apply coat, you sand. Whisper wall. Feels Like Leather was created for home use.
And TVs popping out all over the place. And you can do that in someone's home too, of course.
Yes, we do. We put a lot of these in homes, yes. Even on the construction end, we kind of use the same principle. We want our work to be flawless. That's why we've been so successful. People call us back.
Hey, we're heading up. Here on a construction site, I'm going up to the top in the box with Russ's brother, Rick.
It turns out to be a beautiful project. They design a building for it to work, but you've got to make all the little teeny parts work. And Chris is a big part. I was a production manager here.
Atlantic Building Associates, which has almost became a turnkey operation for me, from foundation all the way through to the exterior completion of the building process. Been working with them for about 7 years now, and they're a great company. Well, when it's the truth, it's easy to tell.
Hey, that says it all, doesn't it?
I've been doing this for a long time. Love outdoors. I love putting things up and just stand back at the end of the day, you can see what you've accomplished.
We did pretty much complete job here.
Buildings to the landscaping.
This swimming pool actually has green colored concrete around it to match the water. These are all stainless steel plates that we manufactured for this particular job.
25,000 bolts in this building, huh, Russ? And a lot of hard work.
This is actually recycled rubber, so when the kids are playing and they fall down, they don't hurt themselves. Use this around your home.
Russ has all this experience, thousands of projects over the years. They do it all, and they do it with pride, passion, and care.
It's a wood fiber mulch that has a tackifier in it with nutrients, fertilizers, lime, and grass seed mixture.
Atlantic Building Associates has the equipment and the crew to get any job done. This complete, magnificent home in Delaware. And don't forget about Atlantic for the smaller jobs.
Small jobs are just as important as the big job. Do small driveways, little patios. The same attention to a little job as it gets to a big job. Good quality work in a timely manner.
It was very nice to deal with Russell Garufi and his brother Rick because it made it stress-free.
Phyllis owns her own business here in Delaware.
And I teach people how to do personal and professional improvement because I've moved quite a few times for my job, so I've owned a number of houses. And they said, what did you like? What did you not like? What do you wish that you had? The kitchen, we did it customized to my requirements, and I'd have plenty of room to cook and do the things that I wanted to do. So I'm very happy with this. Russell and Rick were very accommodating in reconfiguring the bathroom to fit the jacuzzi. Quality of the workmanship. You don't find the small details in houses today that they've put into this house, and I certainly would recommend him to anyone.
It's like having a baby or something, or, you know.
Not quite as exciting, but this is pretty good.
Time to get the newborn to the marina.
It looks spectacular.
Yeah?
Yes.
Kind of lose part of yourself in it. You spend a lot of time on this.
It's the most beautiful creation I've ever seen, but the best thing about it is he made it with his own 2 hands.
And you're very proud of that,
Yes,
I can tell.
yes, and he's all self-taught.
We're about 6 weeks out from turning the boat over to the new customer. The guys did a good job. I'm real happy with the way the boat looks.
Must be very passionate about you too, I'm sure.
Yes. I think that he's passionate because he wants to be successful.
They know when they give me the job that it's going to be right.
With the same attention to detail as a multi-million-dollar custom yacht, Atlantic Building Associates and Russ will be there for you. Delmarva's one-stop shop for all your building services. Hey Russ, if you're trying to take the show with you, just go online.